My beloved child, open your heart and listen, for this moment is a holy meeting between your soul and mine. You have carried burdens heavier than anyone knows. You have cried tears no one else has seen. But I have seen every tear. I have heard every whisper of your heart. I have been near you even when you wondered if anyone noticed your pain. Today, I tell you, you are not forgotten. Your struggles are not invisible to me. Your silent battles are sacred to me, and every ache of your heart has reached my throne of mercy. Even now, I am moving on your behalf, weaving together a tapestry of blessing and breakthrough that will unfold in your life. The troubles that once caused you sleepless nights are losing their strength. The chains of fear and doubt are weakening at the sound of my voice. I have not abandoned you, not for a single second. Even when you could not feel me, I was the one holding you up, shielding you from greater harm, whispering life into your weary soul. Rest now, precious one. Lay your burdens down at my feet. Breathe deep the certainty of my presence surrounding you. You were never meant to carry this weight alone. I am your defender. Your shelter. Your shield. Your everlasting light. I am preparing a new way for you, a path where dry bones come to life, where sorrow turns into dancing, where shattered dreams bloom again in full color. Your past does not define you. The regrets that haunt you do not dictate your future. I am the author of your story, and I am still writing beautiful chapters filled with restoration, healing, and joy beyond what you have dared to imagine. So, lift your eyes to me. Even now, feel my hand gently lifting your chin to see the horizon of hope I have set before you. Though storms rage around you, my voice cuts through the chaos, speaking peace to your heart. Be still, and know that I am God. Psalm 46 verse 10. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are exactly where I can meet you, right here, right now. Let my words settle deep into your spirit. You are loved beyond measure. You are seen. You are mine. And I am not finished with you yet. Beloved, now that your heart is still, I want you to listen deeper. This is not the end of your story, it is the beginning of something sacred. There is a door standing open before you, one I have unlocked with my own hand. No enemy can shut it. No mistake from your past can disqualify you. You don't have to strive to prove your worth, I already declared your value before you were ever formed. Do you feel the stirring in your spirit? That is me, awakening what has long been dormant within you. You've spent nights wondering if your prayers mattered. You've asked, does God still see me? Still care? Child, hear me clearly, every word you've spoken in the quiet, I have treasured. Not one cry has gone unnoticed. Not one sacrifice has been in vain. Even the moments you thought were wasted, the waiting seasons, the long nights, the disappointments, I am using them all. They are not delays to punish you, but preparation to elevate you. Let your faith take root again. I am calling you not to strive harder, but to draw closer. To come daily, not in perfection, but in honesty. When you meet me in the stillness, I will speak. When you come with open hands, I will fill them with purpose. You don't need a grand performance to impress me. Just come with a surrendered heart, and I will show you my glory, not in distant thunder, but in the nearness of my whisper. The road ahead may still have battles, but you will not face them alone. I am not merely watching from a distance. I walk beside you, one step at a time. When the voices of fear grow loud, remember my promises. When your strength runs low, lean into my everlasting arms. When you face a decision that feels too big, pause, I will guide you. Yes, I have written a plan for your life. It is not ordinary, for you are not ordinary. I crafted your soul with care, and I have assigned you a purpose that no one else can fulfill. Let go of the comparisons. Do not measure your journey by someone else's path. The blessings I've prepared for you are tailored to your heart, and they are coming, just as surely as the morning light follows the darkest night. So, trust me, not just when the skies are clear, but when the clouds linger. That is when your faith becomes a fire, unshaken by the winds. And as you walk with me, step by step, I will renew your vision. I will remind you of who you are. Chosen. Anointed. Called for such a time as this. You've carried this alone long enough. Now, let me carry you forward, not into more striving, but into peace, into freedom, into everything I have prepared. Take my hand. Together, we're just getting started. My child, you have taken my hand, and that act of surrender has moved heaven. Now walk with me a little farther, for I desire to show you the beauty I'm bringing forth from the broken places. Yes, there have been chapters filled with heartache. Some doors closed too quickly, and some dreams faded before they could take flight. But I am not finished. Nothing, not even what you think was wasted, is beyond redemption in my hands. I have watched how you've endured. Even when others misunderstood you, even when your heart was heavy with questions you couldn't voice aloud, you remained faithful. You showed love when you had every reason to turn away. You stood tall when the winds of adversity tried to bend you low. Now, I speak to that weary part of your soul. It is time for restoration. I will restore what was stolen. I will rebuild what was broken. I will breathe new life into the dreams that once felt impossible. There are divine appointments ahead, relationships I've prepared, opportunities shaped by my hand, and open spaces where joy will find you again. You do not need to chase after what others have. I have designed something uniquely beautiful for you, blessings that will fit the contours of your heart perfectly. Let your heart be open again. Yes, even after all it has endured. Even after betrayal, loss, and the loneliness that clings in the silence. I have not only seen your pain, I've entered into it with you. And now, I bring healing, not only to your circumstances, but to your spirit. You will no longer walk beneath the cloud of past shame. I am lifting it now. The lies that said you weren't enough, I silenced them. The wounds inflicted by harsh words and broken promises, I tend to them like a gentle shepherd. You are being made whole again. And with wholeness comes purpose. With healing comes fresh vision. From this moment on, do not allow guilt to shadow your steps. Do not carry the weight of mistakes that I have already forgiven. What matters now is this: you are moving forward with me. And each step will be guided. Each decision covered in grace. Each day filled with glimpses of my favor, if you keep your heart attuned to mine. When you rise in the morning, let my peace greet you. When anxiety knocks, let my truth answer the door. When you feel surrounded by uncertainty, close your eyes and remember. I go before you. I walk beside you. I cover you from behind. You will no longer be defined by what went wrong. You are being marked now by what I am making right. My beloved, believe this. Your most fruitful days have not passed. They are ahead, radiant, meaningful, anointed. And I will be with you in every moment to come. Child of my heart, now that you've taken steps with me, now that you've dared to believe again, let's walk through the quiet spaces together. Not every season will feel full of motion. Some days, the path ahead will appear still. Silent. But do not confuse silence with absence. Even in the pause, I am powerfully at work. There are blessings growing underground, roots taking hold in the unseen. Just because you haven't seen change with your eyes does not mean I haven't moved on your behalf. I am the God who parts seas in an instant, yes, but I am also the one who works slowly in the soil, forming miracles one quiet moment at a time. And in this season, I am building something deeper within you. Not just outcomes, but endurance. Not just answers, but anchored trust. You've asked me, when, Lord? When will the breakthrough come? And I hear the longing behind the question. I know how waiting can wear on the soul. But the wait is not punishment, it's preparation. In the stillness, I'm shaping you for the very thing you've prayed for. Would you believe me if I told you that you're not behind? That nothing is lost in my timing? Every delay has been permitted for your protection, or for greater alignment. Yes, I see your dreams. Yes, I know your ache for clarity, for movement, for resolution. But child, do not rush ahead of me. Let patience become your shield. Let hope become your melody. I am not late. I am laying every brick with intention, every layer with love. When fear tells you that nothing's changing, come closer. Sit with me. Let me remind you that still waters reflect my presence just as much as crashing waves. In this sacred waiting, I am healing the places you forgot were wounded. I'm softening your spirit so you can hear me more clearly. And I am aligning the hearts, moments, and miracles that will meet you at just the right time. So don't resist the quiet. Receive it. Use it to rest in me. Use it to grow in ways success could never teach you. Use it to nourish your faith, not just for yourself, but for the ones who will look to you later and ask, how did you keep going? And you'll say, because even when I couldn't see him, I knew he was here. Yes, my beloved, I am here. In every breath. In every unanswered question. In every hour that feels like too much. And one day soon, this waiting will break open into wonder. You'll look back, and all the pieces will fit. The prayers. The pauses. The midnight tears. They were not wasted. They were watering the promise. So hold fast. Hope fiercely. Trust steadily. And above all, stay near. For the unfolding is closer than you think. Now that you've chosen to wait with me, now that your heart has found peace in the quiet, let me take your hand again. The time is drawing near. The season is shifting. The winds of change are beginning to stir. Can you feel it? What I've been preparing in the hidden places is beginning to emerge. And though your eyes may not yet see the full picture, your spirit can sense it, the holy anticipation, the gentle stirring that says, something new is coming. But listen closely, dear one. As you begin to move into this next chapter, do not be afraid. Fear will try to find you again, whispering that you're not ready, that you'll fail, that you're walking into unknowns too great for you. But I say to you now with divine certainty. You are not alone. Not for one step. Not for one decision. Not for one breath of this journey. I have gone before you. I am clearing the obstacles. I am setting divine appointments in place. And my angels are encamped around you, watching over every detail. Where you walk, I walk. Where you speak, I will give you words. Where you need strength, I will be your source. You are not stepping into chaos, you are stepping into calling. What once looked like confusion will now become clarity. What used to overwhelm you will now submit to peace. For I am bringing alignment between your prayers and my promises. And don't worry about what others may say or think. You were not created to live under the weight of opinions. You were created to shine in the light of my favor. I didn't call them to understand your path. I called you to walk it in obedience. So do not second guess what I've placed in your hands. Your gifts are not accidents. Your voice carries weight in my kingdom. Your presence is needed in the very place I'm sending you. I have equipped you, not with perfection, but with power. Not with ease, but with endurance. And where you feel lack, I will be your sufficiency. Keep your ears tuned to my voice. Let my word be your compass. Let my peace be your permission to move forward, even when the map is unclear. This is not a reckless leap. It's a guided step into the good plans I've written for you since before time began. And remember this. You're not chasing destiny. You're walking with the one who authored it. So take courage now. Let your heart be bold. You're not who you were before the waiting. You've been refined. Strengthened. Rooted. You're not stepping into this alone. You're stepping in with me. And where I am, miracles follow. Take a breath, beloved, you've come so far. You've held on through the dark nights, stood still in the silence, and trusted me when answers were few. Now the moment has arrived. I'm no longer just preparing you. I'm releasing you. Not into chaos. Not into confusion. But into a purpose that's been waiting for you, one handcrafted by my spirit long before your first breath. Do you feel the weight lifting? That's the sound of chains breaking. That's fear losing its grip. That's shame being silenced. Because you are stepping into freedom. Every lie that told you were too late, gone. Every voice that said you would never change, silenced. Every memory that haunted you, healed. This is your hour to rise. Not with pride, but with peace. Not with striving, but with steady confidence in my voice, which now echoes within you stronger than ever before. You are not the same person who entered the storm. You've been remade in the fire. You've been rooted in grace. And now you carry the fragrance of hope, not only for yourself, but for the ones who are still waiting, still watching. As you walk, you'll notice it. Doors opening where none existed. Favor going ahead of you. Opportunities unfolding with ease, not because of your effort, but because of my presence resting on you. And you'll know, without a doubt, that this isn't coincidence. It's covenant. I have clothed you with strength. I have crowned you with purpose. I have surrounded you with light that cannot be hidden. So step into that room. Speak when I lead. Remain quiet when I nudge. Let your life become the evidence of my faithfulness. There will be moments when fear tries to return. But now you know where to run, straight into my arms. There will be days when others doubt your calling. But now you've learned to find validation in my whisper, not their opinions. You were not rescued just to survive. You were restored to carry light. You were healed to heal others. You were found so you could lead the lost home to me. And I will go with you. When you sit in the silence, I will speak. When you rise to new challenges, I will strengthen. When you face opposition, I will defend. And when you doubt your own voice, I will remind you. You were chosen. Chosen not for comfort, but for courage. Not to blend in, but to bless. Not to mimic the world, but to reflect my heart in a way only you can. So go now. Go with joy. Go with boldness. Go with assurance that the very power that raised Christ from the grave lives within you, empowering every step. Your story has turned a page. This is not just a new chapter. This is your divine unfolding. And I, the Lord your God, will be faithful to complete every good thing I've begun in you.